Oh, let's get it. Drippin' juice. Drippin' juice, nigga. ATM Mafia shit. Listen, choose on me, make a move on me. Guaranteed you make the news, homie. Carpenter had a tool on me. She get wetter than a pool on me. Couldn't wait to put the drool on me. In traffic with your bitch. Pushing out all the bricks. Nigga riding through the.
I ain't gonna lie. We got the best goddamn theme song out of all these damn shows. That's another story for another day. Welcome to the Tri-flinnnn podcast show. It's the one and only Minnesota Flame, aka the Tequila King. Y'all see me where I'm at. Y'all know I'm in the lab moving the motherfucking slabs. But in the midst of it, I gotta represent my clique and talk my shit as I normally do, like I do, representing for that 49ers crew. You feel me? Got that OSHA certified shit on today, so we can go out here and reflect in motherfucking construction and harsh environments and weather conditions, get work done, and still represent for our motherfucking team. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not doing none of that right now. I'm actually just got done lifting weights, and I'm gonna lift some more weights. I just came over here to talk to y'all for a little bit, then I'm gonna go do some more shit. But we're gonna get into some shit that I want to discuss today. I want to talk about the situation between Gillie and Cam. If you are in the podcast space and you be familiar with sports and all the shit that's going on, then you see the back stabbing, sliding, and shit that they saying and shots they throwing at each other on a regular day. Them niggas hurling shots left and right at each other. But the thing about it is, I really don't like how. What I say? Hold on, fucked up. All right. Thing about it is, I don't like how niggas shit is easily being attacked. Your legacy. Now, Cam might not be familiar with nothing that Gillie does as far as musically or done musically. But if you were an older nigga of that time, you do know who major figures are and were. Whether you're a fan of the music or not, you do know he existed. Now, the thing about Cam shit is Cam got some greatness of his own that he can toot his own motherfucking horn about and say the shit that he need to say, to talk the shit that he need to talk and feel how he need to feel. So I agree with both sides. The thing that I want to address is the fact that Cam is a former quarterback of the NFL who gives his sports analysis on NFL teams, subject matter, and other sports and entertainment shit. Gillie is now, him and Cam both are now podcasters or social media people, personnel, or whatever. However, they both are former something. So Gillie is a former artist, even though you never really stopped being an artist, you're not producing current music or making music. So that's OU. And I think sometimes a lot of this shit get lost in translation. It'd be a lot of lack of respect for shit that should be respected. Like Cam's ability, skill, accomplishments, everything should not be questioned ever. Like ever. And I've been seeing that they've been talking about the podcast Olympics too. Y'all should keep fucking around. I know y'all think y'all professional athletes and all that, but we some niggas over here that could have made it. We just trolled some street shit. So don't get it fucked up. We'll get on y'all ass. But anyway, let's talk about it. Because if niggas want to battle rap or whatever, I'm with it. You get your ass smoked by Minnesota Flame, Gillie, Cam, any one of them. So I'm just letting it be known we can come for the motherfucking throne and take it all the way home to the Minnesota where it used to be called the Metrodome. But that's where we at with it. So but Gillie be throwing the wrong kind of shots at Cam that I don't like. Like when he comment on shit that like kind of like his manhood or his sports shit and all that. Like opinions is opinions and feelings is feelings, but facts are facts. Cam is a motherfucking top tier athlete of all time. When he's like damn like a LeBron James of football, one of them type of motherfuckers. Him and all them other motherfuckers, they are abnormally big and pause, fast, strong, can run, jump, catch, throw, kick the ball. Nigga, any position on the field, pause, he could take and dominate in. So we got to stop doing that. We got to stop trying to slight people and throw shade when we should be throwing praise and appreciation. And same as goes for Cam when he tries to like minimize what Gillie has done in his career, like just to make it off the corners alone and then be revered in that realm of music at that time as an accomplishment in itself. You got to understand that a lot of people back then didn't get their just due. They never got their moment to really carve out their lane in space and history. But if you were there, you remember who was the rare ones and who was the ones that was something special. You know what I mean? We remember major figures and Gillie and them linking up with Cash Money, and then the speculations came out that once Wayne changed his whole style and started using vernacular like Philly niggas and all that he was biting and mimicking Gillie, and Gillie was in the studio teaching them how to do this new East Coast ass shit, this metaphorical rap, this whole different from being a block burner or rapping from the project era type shit. You really had to become a student and studious of the lyrical prowess that the East Coast and West Coast and South rappers brought to the game at that time. So when I say this to say both of them brothers deserve their respect, they deserve their flowers, and they definitely deserve their admiration and appreciation. I love them throwing shots at each other though, and especially if it's gonna stay respective, positive, and player. Like if all the shit gonna be, you know, friendly jabs and shit at each other, even though it's not friendly because they really throwing shots for real at each other. But it's the difference between trying to be malicious and want to get it on when we see each other and us being able to talk shit and whether we agree to disagree. Cam has been breaking down the facts on the decline of Jalen Hurts. So all the shit that everybody was trying to really place onto the shoulders of Brock Purdy, including Cam, is really starting to look like the Jalen Hurts jacket. Now, being a game manager isn't the worst motherfucking thing you can be called, because being a motherfucking game loser should be the worst thing that anybody should be worried about. Nigga, you lost the game for us, so that what matters more than being a manager. Management of the game means you put us in a position to continue to win, in the best position to win, and we won. So you managed the appropriation of time, players, passing, you did what you had to do, dink and dunk, whatever the fuck you had to do to accomplish the one goal, the ultimate goal, and that's the W. Now, when it comes to that, I don't agree with the shit, some of the stuff Cam say, because Jalen Hurts is a Super Bowl champion. But then when you take account of the roster that he has, and then they say Nick Sirianni is a great coach, and they got all of this shit. So if you take the roster, you have 2 #1 receivers, then you got probably the top, at this season, top 5 running back in the game right now. Last year, he was #1. You know what I'm saying? Stout defensive players, defensive line, all kind of shit. So you got all the intangibles to make a great team. So Cam is pretty much saying, bro, all you got to do is not lose the game. You're never in the position to have to win the game. Gillie took offense to that, which is kind of something to not take offense to, because it went straight to a personal jab at Cam. Like, well, he did something you couldn't do. He won a Super Bowl. And it was like, oh, damn, nigga. I was the guy on my team. He's a guy on his team. That's how Cam is packaging this product. Like, nigga, I was the guy. I was the reason. He is a part of the team, bro. He just played quarterback. I was the quarterback, the motherfucking best rusher, the everything, the #1 jersey seller, the whole nine. The package was me. You got to agree. Superman was Superman. They call Cam Superman. You have to respect that. So when Gillie take his shots at Cam, it's cool and all that, but it got to come from a place of not emotion. By Gillie being a diehard Eagles fan, like we all know he is, he's speaking from an emotional place to me. Most times. But he's not wrong, because that's part of being a fan. It gathers your emotions, it draws your emotion, and makes you speak with energy and high intensity. So being a fan is, that's part of this shit. That's okay. It's okay. It's cool, but the shots they take at each other be wild than a motherfucker. Like, Cam was hurling out all day on his show, 4th and 1, shout out to them, how all the lackluster stats that the Eagles produced this year, they are definitely a shell of their Super Bowl being. They're not the same team. They are not the same team. They are not the same team. I don't know if that's going to change once the playoffs start, but it's one thing my man Shannon Sharp, shout out to Club Shay Shay, and you know what I'm saying, Nightcap, where he say, don't accept anything in a win that you wouldn't accept in a loss. And you cannot be praising barely winning and then be mad when y'all actually lose, because you've been barely getting by the whole time. So just barely getting by and not doing enough is a problem. So my man not really making sense with this shit. So when Cam be like, bro, I did this shit on the highest level. I done this on the national college level. I did this on the NFL level. I've been to the national championship and I've been to the Super Bowl. Do y'all understand how important that is? Hold on. What's going on? Motherfuckers on this walkie-talkie again. Every time I get on here with y'all, now all of a sudden everybody want to be on the goddamn walkie-talkie. I'm gonna start leaving the walkie-talkie part of the show so I can cuss their ass out in front of y'all. Then y'all can be a part of the walkie-talkie conversation as well as the goddamn podcast because I'm getting sick of these motherfuckers. I'm on my motherfucking 1-2 doing what I do, and I got the free range to do flame. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe to the podcast, man. Make sure y'all do that. Like, share, subscribe to the motherfucking show. Back to the topics now. So Cam gets ridiculed for not diving on the ball in the Super Bowl. But at the same time, man, hindsight is 2020. Everybody would see some shit that they wish they could redo and do over and try again from their past, motherfucker. We all wish we can do some shit over. But the fact that remains is he got them to the fucking Super Bowl. He took his squad to the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts won the Super Bowl. So we have to give them the proper respect and praise for actually getting and winning Super Bowls or championships or whatever the case may be, Heisman trophies, all that. So to call somebody an underachiever or something like that, ultimate disrespect when they have achieved so much. Now, when it comes to Gillie, like I said, bro did a lot of shit just in this last 10 years alone when it comes to $1 million worth of games. So we can't minimize people's skill set, can't minimize people's contributions to the culture, and we cannot keep minimizing who the fuck people are. We just can't keep doing it. That's just my opinion. That's a Tri-flinnnn podcast opinion. That's just how I feel about it. I mean, shit. Like, share, subscribe, put your comments at the bottom. Tell me how the fuck you feel about it. But I feel like both of them have valid points. However, they both taking the wrong kind of shots at each other. You're trying to denounce or just really diminish a nigga's whole being in all glory and fun. Like, it's not cool, you know what I'm saying? Because the people don't do their due diligence and don't do their homework. They go with everything at face value. So they don't even know that Cam Newton was as great as he was or as Gillie being the artist and lyricist that he once was as well. All right. Next topic. 4th and 1 podcast again. Cam Newton, you been on fire, buddy. You've been on fire, buddy. You had the Blueface episode, and then you've been on fire, and you came with this Natalie Nunn shit. Now, with this Natalie Nunn shit, first of all, shut the fuck up. You sound goofy, super dumb. Then she tried to hit us with the backlash post talking about, you think educated black woman, I think a bitch that call herself baddies deserve to be called out her name. That's what I think. That's what I think wholeheartedly from my chest and my flesh. First of all, you're about 40. 40. There's nothing about you real. Your hair fake, your nails fake, your eyelashes fake, your eyebrows fake, your nose probably fake, your fucking Botox lips is probably even fake. I'm not even trying to throw shots at you. I'm just saying. So he asked you, what value does a baddie bring to a man? And you said popularity. You said she more popular than him. He got the money, but she really got the motion. She got, man, who the fuck is she talking to? Who the fuck is she talking to? What kind of motherfucking people out here right now? Man, y'all got to stop this bullshit. First of all, it's a new era coming. It's 2026. We are done with baby hair. We're done with baddies. All of them. All the shows. Every one of them. We done with Ray J. You out. 2026, your ass got to go. I'm sick of it, and I'm literally ready to slap the shit out of one of y'all motherfuckers on site for fucking up the black culture. Y'all been fucking up everything. Garbage. Fucking garbage. When I tell y'all these motherfuckers been garbage, I mean it. Y'all on some bullshit. Natalie Nunn, is you serious? You was part of Bad Girls Club. You was part of all these different motherfucking shows at one point in time. And you mean to tell me that you think this shit is okay to say and to portray and to promote to the young black girls? Then the appropriation and disrespect that got to come from around the world. So that's why y'all going out to Dubai getting shitted on. You hear me? Getting pee-peed on and boo-booed on, going out to Dubai because y'all trying to imitate these raggedy ass baddies. Then you get to find out they're on these reality shows, have no fucking money. Most of them have no place to stay. They got the lowest level of mentality. That's why all they want to do is fight, cuss, and get drunk. I get drunk too. I like to fuck. when I get drunk. That's what I like to do. I don't want to fight nobody. If I happen to fight somebody getting fucked up. Possibly me. Why? Because I'm drunk trying to fight. I'm going to get out of my body, do some shit that my body ain't ready to do, turn my back the wrong way, torque, tweak, bam, nigga hurt for a week. Now, you understand what I'm saying? These motherfuckers is grown women calling themselves baddie with 6-inch baby hair. The shit look like glued down bird wings. I am overly sick of it. Overly sick of it. I don't want to hear the word baddie. I don't want to see no woman that's supposed to be 30 plus acting as a baddie, trying to portray a baddie. Man, leave that shit to them young ass girls, them teenage girls who don't know no better, just like nigga calling himself a YN don't know no better. Because if you calling yourself the oldest YN, you're the male version of Natalie Nunn. You're a fucking problem. And I don't like you. I don't like you. If you calling yourself an old young nigga, and then you are 30 plus calling yourself a baddie, you two should be together and go jump off a fucking cliff. Because you bring no value to this fucking community, to the fucking people. You bring no value at all. Let's put this in perspective. You're probably close to, you might about to be a grandmama in a couple years. What are you going to teach your grandchild? Because I see what you're teaching everybody else, kid. Garbage. So if I got a nigga acting like he's 17, but he's 50, then I got a girl, a woman who's 42 acting like she's 19. They listen to the same music as the kids, go to the same restaurants, Chick-fil-A and Chipotle. They got the stupid ass baby hair. The nigga got the motherfucking the sprayed on hairline with the white chalk around. Come on, bro. Sis, what are we doing? It's okay to elevate. It's okay to grow. It's okay to get older. It's okay to be an OG. It's okay to be auntie. It's okay to grow up into unk. It's okay to become big mama. All the grandmamas now don't want to be grandmamas. I saw a lady who was about 98 years old in a thong shaking that ass on Instagram, and she was thick than a motherfucker. But you can't hide the oldness in your knees. Your knees old. They ugly. And your elbows ugly. And you got leprechaun hands. The movie, Leprechaun, you got his hands. Hard ass, old ass woman fingers with the motherfucking nails on them. You got leprechaun hands, baby. You 98 years old in a bikini thong. Yes, you thick. Your motherfucking knees look like a bowl of oatmeal, and your elbows look the same. You look ashamed. I'll be looking because I'm a fucking freak too, like everybody else. I like big booties and titties, and I might like a grandmama or two. But some of this shit is getting out of hand. We don't know who is teaching who no more. The grandmamas is acting like the motherfucking nieces and nephews, and granddaddies don't even exist no more. What the fuck? I don't even think nobody got a granddaddy no more. Nobody. I don't think nobody got a granddaddy no more. All the motherfucking kids in high school probably they don't know who their granddaddy is. Their grandmama got a boyfriend, but that ain't their granddaddy. Their grandmama might still go to the bar. Grandma might even let you fuck at the car. Grandma might eat a little cat nowadays. That's where it's at. I'm spinning again. Spin the block. That's where it's at. Grandma might be eating some cat now. That's the shit. I laughed when I heard this. They said, nigga, grandma from our era ain't never made no motherfucking tacos. All you bitches do is make queso dip. 40. Grandma, when we was kids, your ass was gonna have a motherfucking hot dog and some pork and beans or some shit and have a birthday party and have a good time. Not you. Not you, motherfuckers. No, baby. No, y'all want to have crab boils and fried tacos and queso dip for a little 2-year-old birthday party. Kid don't know what the fuck going on. You all this shit for you. I'm serious about it. Look at this shit right now. This is out of hand. We got old young niggas, and then you got old ass women calling themselves baddies. So you 50 calling yourself a baddie, and you 50 calling yourself an old young nigga. You're not a baddie, and you're not an old young nigga. You're just old. You're just old, and you need to grow the fuck up because you're in the way. I don't care how in shape you are, how good you look. You can date young. You can do whatever. I'm not saying not do none of that. but it's called age appropriation. Act your fucking age. Don't be your age. You ain't gotta be old and docile and broke the fuck down. You can still be active, dress right, dress nice, have fun, but it's a certain way to do shit. I like my quarter zip, huh? I keep them rocking. But anyway, there's a certain way to do shit. Like, I accept my gray hair, right? I got some little twisties in my shit. Now, everybody know I'm a wave wearing nigga, but 37 years old, my hair's still growing fucking fabulously. I ain't never really had long hair before. I've had some braids and some twists before, but I've never really had no long hair before. So I'm like, shit, I'm gonna just grow my hair. Now, if I decide to cut it, I decide to cut it. But the fact that I'm saying is, I'm not trying to look like no young nigga with it. I ain't never dyed my hair. My shit has always stayed gray. My beard always stayed gray. I'm younger than most of the motherfuckers who don't got gray hair. It's just God bless me with this ism and wisdom that I got this motherfucking grays in the stage. You feel me? And half the shit is reason why I get paid, because some people admire the grays. That's just the fact of the truth. Now, I'm trying to really gather some thoughts when it comes to this shit, because why do y'all want to be baddies? What comes from being a baddie? Like he said, what values does a baddie bring? What does that even fucking mean? You cute? That's what being a baddie is. I seen a one girl, she's talking about, I got 3 kids. I can show you what this pussy do. And it's just like, bitch, you just can have kids. None of you ain't did nothing with the kids. Obviously, like, shit. What value does me having kids with you bring to my life besides me paying you some money after we had this motherfucking baby? Because that's a lot of shit that's going on. People using these goddamn babies as walking ATM machines. Sure is. On top of that, they've been getting them goddamn checks for they, fake diagnosis and shit from them doctors to get that money too. Just like the motherfuckers been doing a lot of bullshit. There's been a lot of bullshit going on. I don't condone it. I don't approve of it. And I don't appreciate it. I want us to get back to the point where we have levels to shit. Like, build up. Everything is just going from 0 to 100. What happened to the build up to shit? You got to build some of this shit up. Like, think about it. Motherfuckers go from, hey, how you doing, to fucking. They ain't even go out to eat. Bitch, give me a drink. Huh? Make me a motherfucking cut together. What is your favorite movie? It goes from hang out to fuck straight off the rip. I ain't opposing to give me no ass on the first night. You can give me some ass anytime you feel like it. I'm just saying, don't expect probably too much coming from this shit besides me giving you some wee-wee and you giving me some pussy. That's about the best we can get, because I ain't had a chance to get to know you. Everything is on surface level. And intimacy is probably one of the deepest levels when it comes to intercourse. But that ain't the end all be all, because friendship is important. Of course, intimacy, honesty, trust, and I gotta like your ass. And as me being the type of nigga I am, I like to be at the crib. I go to a bar and all that shit out, but I like to drink and shit and watch the games at the house. So I need a motherfucker who know how to kick it with me at the place, the space. You can bring your homies over. I can bring a couple cousins or homies over. We can marriage in this bitch, get some chicken wings and do our motherfucking thing. But just know that I'm gonna do that. I don't got time to be here. You talking about why they always coming over? Why your cousin them always in the garage with you? Why you ain't ever in there? Hey, bring your ass out in the garage, open one of these beds, get you one. You my friend too. That bitch, don't stay too long. Don't stay too long. Now get the fuck on out of here. You know what I'm saying? This man cave now. You got this motherfucker smelling like Victoria's Secret and shit. Yeah, hey, well, we about to shit. Get the fuck on out of here. Fucking about to try to get a train ran on you or something. You want to be around 19 niggas for? Get the fuck on out of here. But that's different. Now when it's family, it's family. You get your ass on up in here. You get your beer. You get your shot. You smoke whatever you want to do with me. But that's the same vice versa with her people. If these some bitches I don't know, I'm not gonna be all up in their face like that. Now if these the same bitches from 20 years, this is my friends from high school too. I knew them before you. I can sit in here with them and play cards. Shut your ass up. Now I ain't gonna sit too long and stay too strong and say too much shit, because you know when you're a fly nigga like myself, bitches want to give you some of that ass. Now that's the fact. My woman know. You know what I'm saying? We gotta understand it. She know she fly and I'm fly, so shit. Sometimes we do some fly shit. That's just what we do. Tri-flinnnn podcast. Now, anyway, I'm just saying some more shit about it, because I don't like this shit. I don't like the fake baddie and young nigga shit, man. Grow the fuck up. Because she couldn't even give my man a intricate, deliberate answer on what the fuck a baddie value is and what a value a baddie brings. She was saying some shit like he was a high school nigga that was lame. Like it was love don't cost a thing. Like he was Nick Cannon and she was Christina Milian, and she brings the coolness, the popularity, and he need to fuck with her even though he got the money. Like, what kind of man needs to mess with any kind of woman that don't help him? Now, we know niggas do it all the time, and I say niggas a lot, but I'm not talking about black men. I'm talking about males. We know men do that shit a lot. Well, we don't have a problem with taking a bum, pretty much. Just be frank. You get mad, you motherfucker, won't you? We'll take a bum from a crumb and make her rise up like a good thumb. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we be doing. Niggas will save your ass, but women already want their shit pre-packaged. They wanted their man to already come warm and ready. Now, when the man come warm and ready, baby, he was already somebody else's man. You got to steal that. Yeah, you got to steal that. You got to take him. Because the nigga that's already warm and ready already been claimed. That's why he doing his motherfucking thing. See, women propel men to be better men. You understand what I'm saying? So when you be like, he ain't shit, baby, it's you. Just like if he say you ain't shit, nigga, it's you, bro. Y'all reflect each other. So you're going to attract what you are. If you ain't shit, you got some doo-doo around you, boo-boo. That's just a fact of it. If you ain't shit. But if you own your shit, and you business-minded, you real, you faithful to God, you love God-fearing, everything flows right to you. Everything right around the center of your universe. Whether you accept it or not, it always be right there. So I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of the baddie. If you over 25, don't call yourself a YN. It's dead. You better grow the fuck up fast. Fast. YNs is from 12 to 24. That's 12 to 24. You got 12 years to be a YN. You get 12 fucking years. And you get 12 years to be a baddie. 12 to 24. After that, it's capped off. Grow the fuck up. Handle your business. Take care of your motherfucking kids. Do what you gotta do. Eat healthy. Start going to the weight room. Getting yourself together. Because I'm tired of y'all lying too. Talking about y'all thick. But in all y'all pictures, y'all hiding y'all goddamn stomach with that arm or that purse. We're not doing it no more. I'm tired of niggas getting out the car and they booty crack sticking out because they too fat and they motherfucking drawers too little. We're not doing it no more in 2026. Get your ass in this place right here called the weight room. Okay? Drop that shit off. Work it off. Don't cheat sheet. Fuck Ozempic. Fuck all that shit because they none of that healthy. Take your time. Do it right. Modify your food. Limit your sugar intake. Get you some good motherfucking rest. Start drinking you some water and start fucking more. Bring the best out. Your skin get better. You feel your smell better. You gotta fuck. That's y'all problem. Y'all don't be fucking enough. But segue into the other part of fucking. Some of y'all been being real fucking nasty. Stop it. I'm freaky. I like freaky. I don't like nasty. Nasty and freaky. That's two different fucking things. That don't match for me, baby. Nasty is like nasty shit. Like I've been hearing about you boys being turned out by y'all women. That's fucking nasty. And then women, how do y'all be looking at them motherfuckers after y'all do some wild thousand shit to them, like peel them over and spill them open? How do y'all look at him after that? How do y'all treat him like a man, like y'all man, when you know you done strapped up and clapped up your mans? Huh? You done cheat him, thunderclapped him. How do you do that? Why do you do that? Why would you want to do that? Why do you want her to do that? These are the questions I want answered in the comments by somebody. I don't give a fuck who it is. Be anonymous. But answer my questions, please, because I am confused. When did this shit come about? Where it's normal now. I done heard about 4 females that I look at as regular say that they either know about somebody getting nailed down by their girl or they man. Why? That's fucking nasty. It's not okay. You nasty because you don't want to be fully LGBT and all the other letters. You don't want to be that for real. So you want to disguise it like you a thorough motherfucker, but then you want to whisper in your girl. I don't even know how she look at you the same if she then blew you out. What the fuck? Why? Brother, stop. And it's a lot of motherfuckers who you would least expect because I'm a confidential person. So I'm not going to never disclose what my homegirls tell me. But in the back of my mind, my nigga, I'm never shaking your hand again. I probably never say what's up to you again. Not because I'm judgmental like that. It's just because I feel like you are pump faking. You're faking a funk. I don't know what the fuck going on. And I don't want to find out. I don't want that's whatever it is, I don't want it to rub off on me. Okay, shit might be contagious. I don't want it. I like being regular freaky. Like my woman I can do whatever the fuck to her that she like. You only can do certain stuff to me that you might like and I might like. The other shit, I'm not even gonna never find out if I like it, wanna like it, gonna like it. Never gonna find out. We're never going down that road because that's just too far, and that's a road you can't come back from. It's a road you can't come back from. Listen, fellas, if your woman has slayed you, okay, filleted you, brother, stay with her. Don't throw no shots at her when y'all break up. Don't do it's coming out, bruh. And you tried your best to hide it. That's why you tried to do with somebody you was, I guess, confidential with, that you was in love with, that y'all had some shit going on. But brother, it's cheaper to keep her. That's it. It's cheaper to keep her. I just don't understand it. Like, I'm a fan of poly families. Okay? I think poly families are fucking amazing. I think Neo is doing some cool shit. I think the Muslim population and the fucking Mormons and everybody else who's doing their stuff, I think it's amazing to be able to blend families. Whether it's multiple women and a guy, or however she might do it with multiple male, and then they blend their kid, all that shit. To me, that is some strong shit because emotions, selfishness, ego, all that shit has to be kind of shoved to the side for the greater good of a situation. It's pretty fucking cool to me. Everybody can come together for one common goal and agreement, and that's betterment. That's cool to me. What I don't like about people who don't agree with that type of lifestyle, they are possessive people. See, they always be like, I ain't sharing, and I can't see no nigga fucking my guy. I'm like, bro, who said this? Some things, like everything don't have to be what you may think it is. Some shit got different rules and different sets of arrangements. Now, your simple-minded ass need to shut the fuck up and listen and learn something. You might learn how not to be cheated on so much. See, that's a problem. Motherfuckers don't recognize. So everybody be trying to come at people for having poly families and liking poly relationships and liking the shit that they like, but then be somewhere getting cheated on every weekend. You been sharing. The nigga got 4 kids on you, brought you STDs, gave cervical cancer, all kind of shit. And you trying to tell me that the poly is the worst thing that you could ever have. Come on, you sound crazy as fuck. It ain't for you. That's cool. But to try to knock everybody else for being freaky and enjoying themselves and being honest is one thing. Like, I just condemn people for being nasty for getting knocked down by their lady. Motherfuckers can say the same thing about me. Like, bro, you praying overly judgmental. I ain't no homosexual. I'm doing that at least with a woman. Ooh. All of that might be true, but it's the acts of the penetration that changes the whole narrative for me. So a lot of people be like, well, what's the difference between a girl and a girl? And I be like, well, they just on some foreplay kissing that shit. If you want to be technical, they still need my object to get this shit where it need to go. Whether it's a replica of my object, the fucked up part about that meat ain't got no heat. And you can't feel it when it skeet. Me, bitch, I'm coming hot and ready and sauce you like a bowl of spaghetti. You understand me? Hey, I'm gonna hit you with this woodle till you look like a little toaster strudel. You goddamn right, I'm gonna dog you like a poodle. I swear I am. I ain't bullshitting. So everybody got their own preference. You just can't get mad at me if I don't like that shit. Then I'm having to talk to my OG homie. He like, yeah, his OG. His old lady was trying to give him some head this years ago. They ain't together no more. She trying to give him some head, put a finger up his ass. He said, what the fuck you want on? And that's how he knew she was cheating on him. Because, bitch, we ain't never even crossed that line before. Why would you just randomly think you can just rail my ass with your fingernail? If you don't get out of here, bitch, I will kick you so hard in your non-existent Adam's apple, I will stomp you in a pair of barefoot. That's what we're going to call them. Bitch, I'll be in there butt ball naked beating your ass for fucking with my ass. You lost your fucking mind. Freaky and nasty. That's the difference. Stop being fucking nasty. It's okay to be freaky. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how we're going to end this episode today. Freaky versus nasty. What are you? Leave that shit in the comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel. Like, share, and subscribe to the podcast show. I thank everybody who tuned in, who viewed later, early, tomorrow, and yesterday. See how I spoke that shit in so many loops, swoops, and pools? Y'all don't even know what I be talking about. I'm out.
Oh.